Ah, I love this song. I love this song. Anyways, we're going to be ranking all Season 1 Marvel Rivals characters and how good they are in GM level competitive. Nope, cut. We're gonna be today. We're gonna be ranking. Man, I stuttered so bad. Today we're gonna be ranking. We're gonna be ranking all Season 1 Marvel Rivals characters from a top 1% of the player base perspective. Anyways, let's get into it. That was what felt like it forever. It just took so long as an intro. So, this is gonna be pretty fun. We're starting off, I guess we're just gonna go in order of it here, which I believe is just tanks alphabetically, damage alphabetically, healers alphabetically. And we'll try to mix and match within the, the tier list. So, things that are on the left of the tier list will be better than things on the right. For instance, if I put Strange here and Captain America here, Strange is going to be better than Captain America. I know a lot of people, or some people don't do this within their tier list, but I want to. That seems like a good idea. So first up, we got the Captain of America. Captain America. He, for me, look, let it be known, my favorite tank to play, Captain America, no doubt. The fact that you can get in and get out almost always with so much movement and so much survivability, especially with your ult, is great. Kill pressure is not a ton, but that's not what you're doing. You're not playing Captain America to kill. Come on, people. You're going back there to jump their backline, make space, maybe make Loki use his shift, burn some abilities, and get out. And guess what? Even better, he's got a team-up ability with Thor. And actually, to be fair, the team-up ability is actually really strong. Basically, just infuse your shield with lightning, and you can just throw it, do damage. I think it's like 5 shots to kill someone. Kill a squishy, not someone. So for me personally, I'm biased. I think Captain America's A tier. We're gonna throw him there, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Doctor Strange. By the eye of Agamotto. I love the voice line. Me and my friends just say it all the time. We're brain rotted by this game. Doctor Strange has got to be S tier. No doubt about it. An ultimate like that is just too strong to just let go. And that's, that's a very good ultimate. That's just one part of his kit. He's got an E that just does so much damage for no reason. You get the Hulk team up. Come on, people. That makes it do even more damage. Now, Hulk is usually banned in these lobbies. Let's not get it twisted. But with the rest of his kit being a TP, a shield, a fly, come on. And you can auto-cancel. Well, maybe not auto-cancel, but you could weave in weave in melee attacks, weave in the shield. Strange has got to be S tier. I mean, you can counter so many ults. You can kill a cloak ult. Did you know you can counter a cloak ult? If you ult with Strange, as soon as the cloak ult finishes and get to 100 charge, you can insta-kill her in order to get rid of the cloak ult. It's crazy. I didn't know that. Now, of course, you're using an ult to kill a cloak ult, but maybe it's worth it. Strange S tier. Now, Hulk. One of the best team-ups in the game. Let's not get it twisted. As a tank, I don't love him. His shield is great, right? His shield is really good. The fact that you can block basically any instance of damage with his shield and CC, you can block CC as well, is crazy. But the rest of his kit feels a little lackluster. I've seen Hawks go absolutely ballistic in my lobbies. I mean, I'm talking they're ulting, exiling you, and then one comboing you with a right click and a punch. It's crazy. But what I will say is that I don't love Hulk's ult. I know you get stronger, but you also get bigger. And if you're going to get something like a rocket boosted Punisher, what are you going to do? You basically just die anyways. And without the shield and his ult, he does, I mean, I don't know. But considering the Iron Man buff and the Strange buff, I would say Hulk is probably A tier. Probably better than Captain America. Probably better. I don't think he's S tier though. I don't think he's S tier. Permabanned, but not because of him. Does that count? Would that be an Iron Man? I think it'd be a... Yeah, let's just leave it there. Groot. This is a tricky one. This guy... Oh my gosh, am I recording my audio? I'm not recording my Spotify audio, it's doomed. Oh, I am, never mind. Let's go. What is this one? I hope these aren't copyrighted. It's so doomed if it is. It's so over. I've got a feeling they are. I'm gonna have to throw my own audio. Anyways, we're gonna keep it on right now. Groot, let's talk about it. I haven't gotten the experience to play much of Groot. I'm actually pretty... I don't know. I'm okay at Groot. I'm not the worst, I'm not the best, you know. I've swapped to... I've used Loki quite a bit and swapped to Groot, but never really just played him. He does a lot of damage. I think he can 4-shot squishies, which is... That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But let's you know, he's got 2 trees that do damage if you auto and you're near them. He's got the 1 tree that I think it gives him bonus health if he does damage near it, or if anyone does damage near it. Groot is a special case because his ult is so good. Like, you can use it to group everyone up, but like you on top of that, you can combo with Moon Knight, you can combo with Namor, with Iron Man, Magneto, come on. The list goes on and on. Thor, come on. And you know what, even eats things like, if Mantis is ulting, you can ult a Mantis to keep her in a position so she can't heal the team. If that makes sense. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. But compared to the other tanks, the rest of his kit feels, to me, a little lackluster. And when you're on a convoy map, you know, the car just runs through it. And with the, you know, effect that if you shoot his walls, he's just a walking tree. Like, that's pretty crazy, you know? I think he's B tier, guys. I think he's B tier. Now, I've seen many Groots do the most damage in my games because nobody shoots their walls. But if you just have like a Punisher, a Bucky with infinite ammo, come on. A Hela maybe? Something that, you know, shoots a lot. Star-Lord. Those walls are gone. He does nothing. And he's got a really big hitbox. Really big hitbox. Does have 800 health though. That's big. That's a big thing. But yeah, B tier. B tier. Magneto. Let's not get it twisted here. I think Magneto's the best tank in the game right now. I think Magneto is the best tank in the game. And I'll tell you why. That's why you're here, right? Come on. Cloak and Dagger is one of... If not... The song just did some crazy chords. Cloak and Dagger is one of the best ults in the game right now. Probably the best healer ult, I would say. And if Cloak and Dagger ults, guess what you do? Fear Magneto, I'm dunking on you, LeBron James. It's over. Your push is now done. That's crazy. Guess what else? Punisher ult, one of the best ults on the game right now. If you're getting pocketed, come on. Magneto, Fear Magneto, dunked on. I barely even have to hold it for any amount of time because your punishing turret is just nuking it. Come on. Come on, people. Let's go. Iron Man ult. If Iron Man's played with a Hulk buff, guess what? Maximum pulse, Fear Magneto, dunk on your healer. It's done. Your ult's now gone. It's gone. On top of that, that's just his ult. That's just his ult. He does decent damage. He does decent damage. Let's not get it twisted. With the right click does, you know, it's got some range on it. You can do some stuff. He's got a shield. I believe the shield blocks any amount of damage. I could be wrong. But I think as long as you have it up, it blocks any amount of damage. And he's got a bubble. Which, you know, if your healer's ulting and you're getting Magneto ulted, you have a Magneto, you bubble your cloak. Now your Magneto is stupid and mine is good. Come on. But yeah, the bubble, I mean, that's really his whole kit, right? That's why you play Magneto, the bubble, the shield, and the... Oh. You know what? Man. Sorry, I'm reminiscing. I once had a... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's go on to the next one. Penny Parker. D tier. Penny doesn't feel like a tank. And not in the same sense that Thor doesn't feel like a tank, because Thor feels like a damage. But Penny does not feel like a tank. She is pretty decent at anti-dive, right? But all you gotta do is destroy the nest. And then what does she do? The one redeeming factor about Penny is that she has a net every like 2 seconds, I think it is. Like the cooldown's like, it's crazy. And it can stop ultimates. I've seen many Pennies stop like strange ults. Other ults that I can't think of right now. But yeah. It's good at stopping ultimates. But other, I mean, she really is not, she's not much else other than that. She's kind of useless, in my opinion. Yeah. Thor. The man, the myth, the legend, the god of thunder. Thor. Thor's tricky. I think he's probably better than Hulk. Unironically. I've seen good Thors do so much work. Thor is like a tank that does damage. And with the fact that you can push people, that's crazy. Because like, let's say you're playing with Bucky, right? And Bucky grabs someone, Bucky pulls them back, and then Thor dashes into him even further. There's no way you're getting out. There's no way. It's not possible. On top of that, he gets that, I don't remember what it's called, but the charges he has. And if he goes awaken mode, he's doing like insane damage. It's like swing, 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 swing. I'm 4-shotting your healer. Like Mike Tyson, bro. Like he's just swing, 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 swing. You're out. You're done for. I really like Thor. I think he's probably top of A tier. Venom. Wait. I gotta go back to Thor real quick. Thor gives a buff to Captain America and Storm. Buff isn't crazy, but it's good. It's decent, you know. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's decent. You know, just something to throw in there, though. Something to throw in there. Venom. Venom is a pick. It's one of the picks of all times. I don't know if I would say it's S tier. I don't know if I'd say it's A tier. I probably wouldn't. What is it? B tier? That's the question we have here. Me personally, I've seen Venoms go crazy. But I feel like more times than not, Venom's not going crazy. You gotta know what you're doing. Because you got like, what, 13-second shield cooldown? Something like that? Something like that? There is a one-shot combo with him, though. I wonder if that's, like, worth looking into. Anyways, though, Venom isn't for damage, and he really isn't a tank. He's just to make space and distract a backline. He does good at that. But I don't think it's better than having a real tank. If I got a Strange and a Venom, would I rather have a Strange and a Groot? You know? Probably. At the same skill level, probably. I probably would have rather have the Groot. Venom just doesn't do much for the team. He does give Spider-Man buffs, but I think there's a one-shot Spider-Man combo anyways that you don't really need the symbiote damage for. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I feel like if you're playing Spider-Man at that level, you don't really need a Venom. It helps, but you don't need it. You know? So I think Venom is probably... Is it wrong to put him C tier? Let's see. Is it wrong to put him C tier? Nah, we'll put him... We'll leave him C for now. We'll do, like, revisions at the end of the video. BP. Okay. This gets interesting. We're into damage now, by the way. I'm sure all of you knew that. Black Panther is a great champ at absolutely decimating a backline. He's really fun, too. I know that doesn't take account into this, Because we're talking about, you know, just playing him in a GM game. It's not like a you know, a fun tier list. I think BP's probably A tier. Because he can go jump a backline and just kind of do what he does. You know, he can essentially two-shot. It's not really a two-shot, but like, because you're throwing the spear as you're turning around, it's like, it's basically a two-shot. And his ult's pretty good too. But the reason BP is not S tier, and I think he's gonna go A tier, is because Neymar fucks him. Oh wait, I can't say that. Neymar counters him. I've kind of seen Moon Knight counter him. Like, you just wait till he dashes, you throw an Ankh at the ground, and then boom. Thor can like dash into him and stop his dash completely, and then you don't get a reset. Bubbles and Shield stop the Bubbles stop the dash, Shield stop the spear. And there's a lot of ways to get out. And on top of that, mini healers like Loki can... Oh, I scrolled. I probably shouldn't have done that. Mini healers like Loki can kind of negate his damage with a shift, or a cloak with a bubble, or cloak with a right click, which is the invisible form. Mantis sleep. I've seen Linus freeze him. Mid dash too. Let's not get it twisted. Adam Warlock bind screws him. Rocket just flies in the air. And Sue, to be honest, he's pretty good against Sue. But yeah, I think he's like low A tier. But I feel like he's good enough to where he's above Captain America. I think so. I think he goes like right there. I'd even argue that he could go above Hulk. Because if nobody turns him, which a lot of times that's what happens, he's just really good. I'm gonna put him there. We'll put him there. Because I think Thor is objectively better than him. Just because of Thor's kit, and the Thors I've seen, nobody plays Thor unless you know what you're doing. Which, like, BP, you kind of don't think of the same way, I would say. He's more easily countered than Thor. I think that's a good place to put him. A tier. Black Widow. I wish Black Widow was better. I do. But it's hard, right? It's hard to balance a sniper in a game. There's a great video. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There's a great video on snipers in video games. I don't know who made it. I'm going to try to find it. That way I can tell you. Let me see. Quick. Maybe it's by Arch. It must be by Arch, because... Yeah, it's by Arch. So if you look up Snipers, A Nightmare for Developers and Players by Arch, you'll see a great video. That's a great video explaining why snipers are difficult to balance in games. And I think Widowmaker is actually balanced, unironically. She does damage when you aim, right? But if you don't win. You can't one-shot people. You know, you can't one-shot people as much as you want to. So, you know, I think Widowmaker... I mean, not Widowmaker. Whoa. That's a slip up. No. We do not support Overwatch in this channel. Overwatch is doo-doo. Marvel Rivals is peak. Don't get it twisted. Anyways. Black Widow's gotta be D tier. I like her as a character. I think she's fun. But you just don't see her in comp. There's better champs. There's better characters. Especially if you can aim. Come on, there's better characters. With almost, you know, very, very little movement. And, you know, her ult, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I haven't really seen people use it effectively, ever. I mean, the only, like, upside is, like, she can one-shot if you're Mantis and headshot. Like, if you're Mantis boosted. But, I don't know. I feel like Hawkeye is just the better choice. But I digress. I think Black Widow is probably worse than Penny. Good Black Widows are really good, but you just never see her in this elo. I mean, a dive champ will screw you. Yeah. I've unironically played her in GM, though. Iron Man is really sometimes hard to hit on any other character. and then you just like go Widowmaker and you head on him, and yeah. But I think putting Penny in after her would be wrong. I think Penny has some, like, you know, anti-dive is a really good thing to have, especially when you have like healers that are getting dove constantly. She's good on domination maps. It's hard to push, you know. But yeah, I think Black Widow is probably there, and it sucks because I would love to put her higher, but I just don't think she has it with what she has now for the average player base. I think you have to like one trick Black Widow and then she's good. But I think she is, you know, for what she is, she's good. But I think she's still D tier. Hawkeye. Now, Hawkeye probably would have been, what, S tier? A tier at least last season. But season 1, they slightly deduced... Sorry, the song just tweaked out. They slightly reduced his damage. And they also, I think, slightly increased the length of time it takes for him to charge up to max charge. I actually am either Captain or Centurion on Hawkeye. I've played him quite a bit. I think he's probably... He's between B and A, I'm not sure where. But he does crazy damage. I mean, obviously you get the one-shots, right? The squishies will get one-shot. But beyond that, I think you two-shot body full charge. I also think you just nuke tanks off of a headshot. And that's crazy on maps like Shin Shibuya, where it's like just a line drive to the point where you're like the tanks are just having a stare off and everyone else is behind shooting it back and forth. If you can get some shots in on the tanks, your team is just free to push. But Hawkeye, he doesn't have a ton of movement. I mean, you know, he's got the dash. I mean, the jump. Sorry, not the dash. But pretty immobile while he's charging. And it can get interrupted too. You also need LOS to charge. And with new ults like Invisible Woman's ult or Walls by Groot, I mean, it's kind of difficult. I'd say Hawkeye's probably B tier. Probably above Groot, I would say. But I think he's B tier. I don't think he's A tier. Yeah, that's fair. Hela. Last season also probably would have been an S tier. But this season, she's just not getting any playtime. From what I've seen. Hitscan, I mean, Hitscan's great. Hitscan's wonderful when you have Iron Man. But most of the bans this season are just Hulk and Storm. Those are the two flying characters. So Hela's not seen, like, much playtime at all. And when you ult as Hela, you know, it's just... you know, invisible or... I actually don't know what Luna says. Anyways, you know, they just pop an ult. You are now useless. And Strange can fly up there and just shield you anyways. It's not like, you know. And Mag, believe it or not, Mag can eat about half a Hela ult, which I think Hela ult's like 12 or 15 seconds. Mag can successfully eat the whole thing if it's targeted on him. Because he can shield it for like 6 seconds, eat half of it off the ult, and bubble himself. Obviously, you might not be doing that, but, you know, it's crazy. I do think Hela's probably better than Hawkeye, though. Because it's more consistent damage, and it doesn't need LOS. Plus, her little CC ability is pretty cool. Another thing, hold on. Let's rewind real quick. It's rewind time. Hawkeye ult is dog water. It's so bad. It makes me honestly want to move him down beyond, like, lower than Groot because of his ult. I think that's valid. I don't like his ult at all. It's so bad. Anyways, Hela. Is she A tier? Probably not. She's probably around this. I think that's fair. Chi Fun Cha Wow. What's the other one? People say something Town Hall. Man, Punch Boy, Kickman. Stupid Iron Fist. I hate him. He's so annoying. So annoying. And for some reason in the last like week, he's been getting more playtime. I don't get it. Why? Why are you guys doing this? This is objective. Like, this might be the most hated character in Rivals. Iron Fist. I don't think he's that great. Maybe I just don't understand it. You Iron Fist players can maybe prove me wrong. Like, is it just like knowing when to play him, or do you just play him every game and then like hope you do well? Because to me, it seems like he's kind of screwed if you play him wrong, which most do. Because, like, let's say you go jump the backline, right? You go jump the healers. What do you get? You get one and then die? Like, you rarely make it out, right? And your ult is just countered by a, you know, invisible, or I'm turning up the noise. What is Luna so saying? I don't know. But yeah. Chief and Chawao, I don't like you. I'm gonna put you C tier. Because I just don't think you're good. I am Iron Man. And then he snaps, and then like everyone comes back to life. Or no, they're already back to life. Thanos dies. Oh, I'm sorry. I just spoiled the movie for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not editing that out. Anyways, I just watched the first Iron Man. I liked it. I think I'd seen it before, but I hadn't remembered it. Going through all the MCU timeline to refresh my memory and get the facts for you people. That way we can do a tier list about who's got the most aura in the MCU and all this other stuff. Anyways, Iron Man in the game, really good. But also not. Iron Man with the team up is incredibly strong. Iron Man against like Hela, Luna Snow, I mean Shift, that's really good against him. Scarlet Witch, I've seen really do good things, but you know. Punisher, I mean, there's just so many ways to get rid of him. His ult got some very promising uses, like if you're comboing with Groot ult, if you're just ulting a backline, maximum pulse the family of 4, you know. Jarvis clipped that. Probably B tier. To be honest, probably B tier. With the Hulk buff, he goes like so much better. But because of the like, if it was always Hulk buff, I'd say A. But because you have the counter ability and the not Hulk buff Iron Man, you gotta go C. And that just means in the middle balance is B. But we'll put him probably here because the team up. I like that. Magic, I really want to play Magic. I don't play mini DPS. This is probably my worst role. But I really want to play Magic and learn her combos and play her and, you know, get good at her. She seems really fun, and the one-shot combo is ridiculous. And the ult is ridiculous too. Come on. Let's not get it twisted. Magic is an interesting one. She has a lot of iframes with her dashes. And she gives BP a buff and Psylocke a buff. And they're pretty good buffs. Oh, well, I mean, they're okay buffs. They're decent. Magic would have to be... Because Magic can be screwed up. And I've seen her screwed up many, many times. I've seen Magic's, like... one trick, like, ego play Magic. And then they lose the game because of it. Because you're, like, not doing anything effective. I'd say she's probably B tier. Probably above Hela, though. I think so. Above Iron Man? I don't think so. Because I just keep thinking about like the Iron Man team up. It's just really strong. It's really strong. Ridiculously strong. Whatever. We can make final changes later. Moon Knight! I love Moon Knight. Moon Knight show was really good. I love Moon Knight. The moon! You know. He holds the Ankh up. I think Moon Knight's probably A tier. At least A tier. At least. Start thinking about it this way. Moon Knight does consistent damage throughout the whole game. His Ankh's like you don't really have to aim. But the reason Moon Knight is so amazing, the reason I will die on this hill. The reason Moon Knight is so good, and I don't think people think about this, and you need to start thinking about this, is support ults are the name of the game right now. They're the name of the game. They win games. Support ults do. So how do you deal with a support ult? You can't sustain ult like, or hold on, sorry. You can't like Star-Lord ult it. You can't Hela ult it. You can't Psylocke ult it. What you can do though is one-shot it. If there's a Sue ulted, ult the middle of it. ult the Sue. The ult will go down. It'll kill her. Moon Knight might be bugged right now. I've heard something about Moon Knight being bugged from one of my sources. It's something to do with his 75 damage. It like double procs on hits. I don't know. I'm not, But at the current state of the game, Moon Knight is ridiculous. Groot ult comboing with him? Come on. Ridiculous. I'm gonna probably say Moon Knight's better than Black Panther. I'm gonna probably say Moon Knight's better than Thor. And he might be moved up later because he's just that good. The ultimate is that strong. You get it every 30 seconds. And it can one-shot a healer roll. It's broken. Start thinking like this, because one-shot ults are big. They're huge. That's why Magneto is S tier. That's why Strange is S tier, because he can one-shot his ult. My Moon Knight is maybe S tier. Namor. Man, I like Namor. But he is just not that guy. I haven't watched Wakanda Forever, so I can't really tell you what he's like in the movies, but he is just not that guy. He's really good at anti-dive. If you use him right. I've seen many people not use him right. They lock Namor every game when they have no dive. And it's like, okay, why are you playing Namor? This isn't going to work. I've seen Namor get screwed up. All you gotta do is shoot the octopuses. Then boom. What's he gonna do? Don't know. But where Namor is decent is his ultimate. One-shotting squishies in the middle and stunning people. Very big. Problem with Namor is his bubble is like his only movement ability, and it has like a 13 to 15 second cooldown. I'm not sure what it is. It's very long, and it's his only like survivability move. Of course, hopefully you're playing Namor near your healers, and if something goes wrong, they just heal you. But I've seen many Namors not play it well. For being probably the best anti-dive, we'll put him B tier. But I think because he's so easily countered, he doesn't go above Magic. Because we've had games with me and my buddies where one of us will be playing Panther, one of us will be playing Cap, usually me, because come on, I'm the best Cap in NA. And what we'll do is just have a Bucky or something, or Punisher or something, just shoot the tentacles when they come up, and then boom, we just free dive, and he can't get out. He's got no movement. What's he gonna do? Throw a spear at us? Come on, that ain't gonna hurt. So yeah, and I've seen a lot of Namors just playing bad. I know it hurts putting him there. It really does. Like, is Magic really that good? But I think she is. Anyways, we'll go Psylocke. Psylocke. Has a one-shot combo. Has flanking potential with invisibility and dashes. Dashes have pretty long cooldowns, though. Ultimate should be stronger. It's hard to say that, though. It's easily countered, right? All you gotta do is support ult. And guess what? On top of that, if you have a Loki playing against a Psylocke, all Loki does is hold shift, which is his gem ability. Once you use your gems on Loki, Psylocke cannot kill them because she is stuck in her ult form, and it targets the clone, not the gem. It does not do splash damage, so if you're standing in the green, you're living. It's just that simple. This being said, Psylocke does get ult extremely fast, and if she's played right, I think she's really good. But I just think she's kind of like Magic. She's probably a better Magic. I think I've seen Psylocke players do more. Scarlet Witch. I am a big WandaVision fan. I hope they add Vision to the game. Go check out the YouTube video on my channel of me playing WandaVision. When the game first came out, it was crazy. Anyways, Scarlet Witch is like very, I would say, people hate on her more than she deserves. Scarlet Witch does not have to aim. She does consistent damage. It's max health, apparently. It technically is, but I don't know how it works. It's weird. It's like you do, if you're going against a tank like a Groot, it's like you do 400 damage every 5 seconds. I've done the math before. But if you're going into Squishy, you do the 250 damage every 5 seconds. It's really weird. It's really weird. Anyways, Scarlet Witch has a stun. Great. Scarlet Witch has a fade. Great. She feels slow, though. She feels like almost clunky when I've played her. Ultimate is not good on its own. But pair it with like a Magneto, pair it with a Adam Warlock, bind, pair it with a Sewell. Come on, that thing is nuking. But then again, you got shields. Shields in the game, they just stop it. Get behind me. I'm gonna hold my strange shield up. And boom, it's gone. But she's really good at anti-dive. Unironically, Spider-Man, impossible to track, but Scarlet Witch can track him. Do I put her above or behind Iron Fist? I think she goes either here or here. Iron Fist is just a turd, though. She probably goes here. Probably goes here. Probably does. Ooh. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I just started watching the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man last night. I am about halfway through it, and I'll probably finish it tonight, just depending on how much I get out of this video. Spider-Man is really, really good. He is so good that it's almost worth banning if you see the enemy team ban Neymar. Because what happens is the enemy team will ban Neymar because they're playing Spider-Man. And I've thought to myself before, like if they're doing that, like it's just worth banning Spider-Man just to get it out, just for no chance that he's in the game. Because that's how good he is. I mean, you can get environmental kills. You have like perma movement. It's crazy. Incredible one-shot potential. Even without Venom, you have great potential. And, you know, his ult's pretty good. I mean, throw it in the backline, boom. I think he's definitely A tier. Definitely, I think he's S tier. I'm gonna be real. I know it's crazy because of the fact that like so many Spider-Man are not good, but good Spider-Man, there's nothing like him. It's not worth it. Put him S tier. Put him S tier. The Squirrel. Pre-buff, probably C tier. But with the new buff on the ultimate and how fast you get it, get this, right? I've seen Squirrel Girls ult 3 times before capturing the point on a domination map. And now, that might be contested, but I promise you it was no more than like 2 minutes. And she got ult 3 times. Her root is decent. Her damage is great. I mean, you know, for what it is. I would say Squirrel Girl is probably just a B. Probably a B, like right here. I know I'm splitting out Magic and Psylocke, but if it came down to it, I could see myself wanting Psylocke more than Squirrel Girl, and I could see myself wanting Squirrel Girl more than Magic. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. With that ultimate, she's just so strong in any close quarter room. I mean, the targeting on it is ridiculous. I've been hit like 3 times, like doom, doom, doom. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Star-Lord. Legendary. Have not seen any of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I know. I'm a fake fan. Star-Lord is like good, but he's nothing crazy. His ultimate is ridiculously strong, but a healer ult just counters it. I've seen Star-Lords win my games. I have. I've also seen Star-Lords just like never switch and never do anything, because you're getting counter ulted every time. If there's a time where he doesn't get counter ulted, he's like A tier. But I think for the most part, you're just getting counter ulted. We'll probably throw him here, because I don't think he does much damage on his own. You gotta play him really well to do a lot of damage on him. I feel wrong putting Groot here. Groot feels like he's stronger than this, but I don't know. It's hard to do when it's tanks, damages, and supports in the same list. It's okay though. Storm is got to be just minimum A tier. Is she S tier? Current state of the game with the heals, she's probably S tier. I think she has a 57% win rate right now. I dislike seeing Storm. Gets her ultimate really fast. You have to burn a healer ultimate for it. If you don't, you're dead. You'd lose. So that's just instantly like one ultimate gone. You know, for some ults you don't have to burn an ult. You can do things like shield or whatnot. Storm, you have to burn an ult. I think it's a big thing about her. And she does pretty decent damage on her just normal autos. We'll put her S tier. It's fine. Punisher. Just jumping in, A tier. With rocket buff, he's definitely A tier. Tang busting, he's definitely A tier. I think he goes there, guys. I'm gonna be real. I mean, people use turret and they use the machine gun like all the time. But I think the shotgun is really where he shines. A Hulk jumps in on you, like, let's just picture this. Hulk jumps in on you. Rocket throws your ammo down. Doop, 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 doop. Hulk's dead. You don't even take that long. You're just BMing. It's ridiculous damage. Ultimate, really good. You get pocketed it, you're doing crazy damage. I mean, you can kill through most healer ults, I think, if you ult correctly and get pocketed and hit your shots. So yeah, he's got to go there. Counters flying people. Great character. Is he better than Moon Knight? Maybe I'm biased, but the fact that Moon Knight can one-shot healer ults feels like it's extremely good. Because, like, Punisher ult can be stopped. Moon Knight ult cannot be stopped. You get it really fast. We'll put Punisher there and leave it there. Winter Soldier. My boy Bucky Barnes. Are you S tier, Bucky? I think last season you were. Maybe this season you are too. You do incredible damage. You have the ability to pull and completely abduct someone out of their team, which is ridiculous. And you get a lot of like sustain, especially with the rocket buff. We'll put you S tier, I think, Bucky. Yeah, we'll put you S tier. I think that's fair. Unironically, Wolverine. A good Wolverine? Come on. Which most are in GM, I would say. It's gotta be S tier. Got to be S tier. I'd argue it's even better than having a Bucky. I'd argue it's even better than having a Storm. I'd argue it's even better than having a Spider-Man. Because you grab someone, abduct into your team, and hit your like rage mode, and you're just like slash. Come on, they're dead. It's max health damage, guys. That means you're nuking tanks. Your ultimate, you jump in the air, fly down, and stun them. That means you can one-shot healers before they get their ult off. I've had it happen to me multiple times. Abduct, down into the ground, I'm killing you before you get up. That is crazy to me. Come on. S tier. Adam Warlock. Where do you go? You're almost never played. And you're almost never a main healer. Your ultimate is okay at best. I've won games because of the ultimate. But also, the fact that everyone comes out with 100 HP and not percentage based is really weird to me. I don't know why they did it like that. Feels weak. Damage is good. Soulbind is really good. That's the saving grace right there for Adam Warlock, I think. And the E heal burst, that's good. You don't have to aim. For you people who don't know how to aim, that's your crutch right there. That's your crutch. I think you're probably C tier. Probably C tier. I like seeing you more than Wanda. I don't like seeing you as much as Venom. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Cloak and Dagger S tier. Probably better than Bucky. Probably better than Storm. Probably better than Spider-Man. Cloak and Dagger has one of the fastest, if not the fastest, healing ult charges. And a great kit. I mean, you basically get 2 characters, 2 sets of abilities in one kit. You do damage, and you heal a ton. Your E provides a healing boost, while your bubble provides AoE healing that you don't have to, like, look at them. Like, let's say I'm getting jumped in the back line. I'd throw a bubble on myself, me and Luna sitting at Black Panther ain't doing nothing, I can focus on the team. Cloak form, you get the E, which is a, like, the wave of stuff, like the screen of darkness, blinds them, and amps the damage that your team does against them. So it makes them, like, vulnerable, if you will. Crazy. Complete invulnerability to things like Jeff ult, Iron Man ult, Strange ult, Moon, Magneto ult, if you time it right, Scarlet Witch ult. The list goes on. If you time it right. Good Cloak and Daggers, they can do that. But I think you're not as good as Strange and Magneto because of the fact that they can both one-shot you. And that's most of the time what happens. I think you're not as good as Wolverine because you have no stop to Wolverine. Unlike Luna, unlike Mantis, they can sleep him. I mean, you know, your heals are really good, but I don't know. I feel like Wolverine's just a crazy, crazy pick right now. Jeff, the Land Shark, you're D tier. You're D tier. Gotta be. I hate seeing Jeff on my team. Doesn't have enough heals. He's also extremely large head, which means any DPS is gonna, like, nuke you. And, you know, your ult is only okay. You have to be on a map where you can throw something off. And you have to hit it. You have to make sure they're grouped. So because of that, Jeff, you're going D tier. You might actually go behind Penny. I think I'd rather see Penny than Jeff on my team. Yeah. I might be doing Penny dirty here. Loki, gotta be S tier, man. I mean, stealing any ult's crazy. I think you're probably up there with Cloak and Dagger. Probably not as good. Because of the output on healing. But your shift is great. Your ult is great. Enough said. God of Mischief, everyone. Luna Snow. S tier because you can't one-shot her in her ult. Typically. I mean, you can't. Technically, you can if you break your shield. Take notes, guys. Take notes. If you break Luna's shield, you can one-shot her with Magneto ult. You can one-shot her with different ults. But she gets CC immunity in her ult. It lasts like 15 seconds where you just dance on them and do damage. You're probably better than these two. I feel like you don't really stop Spider-Man. And oh, I don't know, man. Is Luna better than Spider-Man? Probably. I hate to say it, but probably. The freeze is really good. I love freezing Strange ults. Not to toot my own horn, but I'll be freezing Strange. They'll be like, bye, and then I'll be like, psh. And I stop them. Mantis, you are B tier. With your movement speed debuff, you feel really bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you're as... Nah, you feel really bad, actually. You might be C tier. Mantis, like, last season, I would say A tier. I know she's played in Pro Leagues. But this isn't Pro Leagues, this is GM. Usually Mantises that I see, they're just not really cutting it. You gotta almost always have, like, a Cloak and Dagger or a Luna Snow if you're playing Mantis. Your damage is good, but most of the time you're just nothing amazing. And this is coming from someone who's like 400 points off Lord Mantis, not to toot my own horn again. But yeah. I think I'd rather have Groot than you. I think I'm doing Groot dirty. Rocket, you're A tier, I think. I know Rocket's just like a heal bot, and he doesn't have a defensive ult. But Rocket's damage boost is really good for clearing point. He gets it really fast and just consistent heals throughout the whole game. Not a very skillful character. I've played Rocket a lot. And Rocket's got a tiny hitbox with a lot of mobility. It's really hard to dive him. So because of that, I think you're going above Thor. I know the healers get a lot of, like... It's almost like the healers, like, we're biased towards healers. But because they're so vital to the game, it feels like I have to be, you know? It feels like they have to be this high up. Plus, he gives the Punisher Bucky boost. Is he better than Punisher? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think so. Mr. Fantastic. I've actually really enjoyed playing Mr. Fantastic. I've done really well in games with him, especially like even comp. Yes, don't get it twisted. But I've also seen him do like nothing, and I've also done like nothing on him. His ult doesn't feel that strong. You basically play him as a second tank if you do, but you need a healer. I think you're better than Adam Warlock though. Probably not as good as Venom. Why are you here? Oh, because he's season 1. I was like, we're in healers now. I don't know why he's here. But yeah, I don't think people understand you yet. Sadly. So, you go there. Yeah, you go there. That's fine. Invisible Woman, you're at least A tier. Are you S tier? Probably. You do really good heals. Has a shield. That means you're blocking like Moon Knight Onks. That means you're blocking Panther Spears. You're also healing off that shield. You can block Aya Agamotto's. You can block Namor ults if you position correctly around the shield. Yes, you can. Don't get it twisted. I've tried it in practice range. Ultimate's really good. Moon Knight does counter it, but like you're still really good. You don't have a ton of mobility, which like sucks. You get environmental kills. To me, you're probably like here. I don't think you're as good as Spider-Man. And I don't think you're first pick on heals, but I don't think you're bad at all. I think you're good. But yeah. I think that's let's run through it again. I know there's a lot of S tiers, A tiers. Is that wrong? I've never done a tier list before. Is this a valid tier list? Mag, Strange, like these two, definitely, right? Strange is just so strong. Almost every game you have to play him. Mag, same way. Just with the counter ults. Is Wolverine better than Cloak? I think so. Is Cloak better than Loki? Probably, with the consistent heals, AoE heals, ultimate, and Loki. Better than Luna Snow? Probably. I'd say, yeah. Because of the ult. Loki's great. His heals are some of the best if you don't kill the clones. Which, it's all about positioning with the clones, but you get them quickly, so it doesn't really matter. Left shift is a big thing, though. It's a great part of Loki's kit. Ultimate's a great part of Loki's kit. It's gotta go there. Luna Snow, I think you're better than Spider-Man. Because of your ult as well, just because you're a healer. Spider-Man's great, one shot. Invisible Woman, heal ult. Yeah. I think we're gonna leave Moon Knight here. I know I said I might move him up, but Moon Knight. Yeah, we'll leave him there. I've seen Moon Knights not do anything with their ults. I think that's valid, guys. This is it. This is it, people. Take notes. Take notes. And remember, one-shot ults are key. One-shot healers, and you'll win your games more. Promise you. I promise you. And for you tanks out there, I'm talking to you. If you protect your healers, you'll win more games. Promise you. Because, like, people will just walk back there, like, just by you. They'll just be like, oh, yeah, see you later. Go jump your your healer. And then what do? You don't have any heals on site. Do better. Do better. Anyways, I'll be live when this video is live. If you're still watching, hopefully you are. Come check it out, twitch.tv/TheSantaVal. We'll probably be playing ranked. I mean, who knows what we'll be playing. Play ranked every day on stream. It's always fun. Trying to hit Celestial. But, hope you enjoyed. Hope this is a valid tier list. If you got any more thoughts, comment, and I'll tell you if you're valid or not. You probably aren't, because I'm better than you. I'm just kidding. I'm just egoing you, that's all. Don't worry. I'm just kidding. But yes, tell me what you guys think. If you main these characters, I really want to know your opinion. Like, if you main Punisher, tell me why he's where he is, or higher or lower. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. If you want to see more tier lists like this, I plan on making more. They're pretty fun. If you want to see more, like and subscribe. And tell me that you want to see more. Tell me what kinds. I can do like some aura, So some Aura Beasts tier list. But yeah, new videos every Friday. Hopefully, also more than just Friday. I've got a good banger video coming out soon. It's Black Panther. Thanks for watching. See you later.